Welcome to the Cheese Factory. In this program, we will guide you step by step through the modern industrial cheese production process. Starting from raw milk collection to final packaging and distribution, the focus is on scale, precision, safety, and quality. Globally, the cheese industry produces over 20 million metric tons annually. Just one large-scale plant can manufacture over 100 tons of cheese per day. Let's begin. Everything begins with fresh milk. Milk is collected from dairy farms, primarily from Holstein Friesian cows, which produce an average of 25 to 30 liters of milk per day. The milk is transported in stainless steel tankers, kept at for sea to prevent spoilage. On arrival at the factory, each batch is sampled and tested for temperature, fat content, somatic cell count, and presence of antibiotics. Only milk that passes all quality tests is accepted. The first processing step is standardization. Milk fat and protein levels are adjusted to meet the specific requirements of the cheese type: cheddar, mozzarella, Gouda, and so on. Next is pasteurization, heating the milk to 70 degrees C for 15 seconds. This kills harmful bacteria while preserving flavor and protein integrity. Some artisanal cheeses use raw milk, but in factory-scale production, pasteurization is standard for safety. Once pasteurized, the milk is transferred to large cheese vats, each holding 30,000 to 50,000 liters. Here, starter cultures are added. Specific strains of lactic acid bacteria that ferment lactose into lactic acid. This lowers the pH and begins flavor development. Then rennet is added, traditionally derived from calf stomachs. Most factories now use microbial or fermentation-based rennet. Within 30 to 40 minutes, the milk coagulates into a gel-like mass called curd. The curd is cut using stainless steel wire knives, forming cubes of about 1 centimeter. Cutting increases surface area and allows whey liquid to begin separating. The curd is gently stirred and gradually heated, typically to 38 to 40 degrees C depending on cheese variety. This firming process, known as syneresis, helps remove whey and strengthen the curd. In cheddar and similar cheeses, the next step is cheddaring. Curds are stacked, flipped, and restacked repeatedly to further acidify and remove whey. pH is closely monitored. For cheddar, ideal curd pH is around 5.2 to 5.4 before milling. The curds are then cut into smaller pieces and salted. In other cheese types like mozzarella, the curds are heated and stretched, reaching temperatures above 60 degrees C. Salt serves multiple functions. It enhances flavor, inhibits spoilage organisms, and helps moisture control. Salting can be done by dry salting, adding salt to curds, or brining, soaking formed cheese in salt water. The curds are then placed into molds, circular, square, or rectangular depending on cheese type. Hydraulic presses apply force up to 100 kilograms or more to remove whey and shape the cheese. Pressing time varies from 30 minutes to 24 hours depending on cheese style and moisture target. After pressing, the cheese is cooled in temperature-controlled rooms, typically at 8 to 12 degrees C. Cooling firms the texture and prepares the cheese for ripening. Ripening transforms cheese through complex biochemical reactions. Proteins are broken down into peptides and amino acids. Fats break into free fatty acids and ketones, producing aroma and flavor. Different cheeses age at different rates. Brie, for weeks. Gouda, 2 to 12 months. Parmigiano Reggiano, minimum 12 months. Often 24 to 36 months. Aging rooms are climate-controlled, typically 10 to 13 Celsius and 85 to 90% humidity. During this time, cheeses are turned, brushed, or washed regularly. Each batch undergoes strict quality control. Parameters checked include pH, moisture content, fat, protein ratio, microbial counts, texture and flavor tests. Larger facilities use robotic sampling arms and inline spectrometers for rapid analysis. Any batch that doesn't meet standards is discarded or reprocessed. After ripening, cheese is cut, sliced, or shredded depending on final product type. It's then vacuum-packed, gas-flushed, or wrapped in breathable films. Labeling includes type of cheese, batch number, production date, nutrition facts. Many factories now use QR codes for full traceability. From farm to shelf, finished cheese is stored in cold warehouses at 2 to 5 degrees C. It's then distributed via refrigerated logistics networks to supermarkets, restaurants, and export markets. Cheese is shipped globally to over 120 countries. The largest exporters are the EU, the US, and New Zealand. Modern cheese factories are highly automated, from high-powered quality control to robotic pressing arms. And automated palletizing systems technology drives consistency and efficiency. Emerging trends include precision fermentation dairy without cows, vegan cheese with casein, analogs, sensor-driven real-time aging monitoring. Cheese may be ancient, but its future is cutting-edge. From fresh milk to a finished block of cheddar, every step in a cheese factory is designed for safety, precision, and taste. Behind each slice is a symphony of biology, chemistry, mechanics, and centuries of refinement. Thank you for joining us on this detailed journey into industrial cheese production.